Starting.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Saturdays with Tara Hangout on Air. I'm Mary Beth at the Law of Attraction Club on the web at theloaclub.com. We do these Saturday Hangouts as an intro to the 3 conference calls we do each week, mostly with our members, but once or twice a month, we open up the call for our free guest membership level. There's a link on your screen that will get you to our subscription page if you'd like to get invites to those calls. Robin usually channels for the Saturday call. I usually do the Tuesday call, and Rachel does Thursdays. Sometimes all 3 of us channel on the call together, and that's so much fun, of course, for us. But more importantly and powerfully, in this community, you get 3 different perspectives with very similar understanding of the fundamentals. For those of you watching the recorded video, we'll be adding pop-up links with more information about us, how you can access the complete audio of the extended call with Q&A. So once again, we welcome you, and we welcome at this moment Robin and Tara. And so let's get started.
Everything you experience is your creation. Today we're going to expand on that statement and talk a little about what everything means, the importance of you, and why it's yours. We'll also help you connect the dots by answering the question we get asked a lot, but how on earth did I create that in my life? Let's begin with the law of attraction. You attract into your experience, moment by moment, unique to you, whether wanted or unwanted, that which matches the sum of your conscious and subconscious expectations. Everything you experience is your creation. Let's look at the everything part of that by understanding the power of the law of attraction. It's the organizing principle of everything, everywhere, in the physical realm and in the non-physical realm. It's the fundamental rule that governs the flow of all energy. Some of you think that too much is made of it, and that it's just one of the laws that govern your existence. We say on the contrary. If anything, most of you are on the side of thinking it's something far less absolute than it is. The name law of attraction does not do it justice. You could say that the law of attraction is to the law of gravity as the law of gravity is to the law of 55 miles per hour. And even that is an understatement. There are no other laws that compare. Everything you experience is orchestrated around this foundational principle. Now let's be clear about the you part, your role in all of this. Everything you experience is your creation. Once again, confronted by evidence of things that happen seemingly beyond your control, many of you see yourselves with limited power. Despite trying all of our recommended processes, things still aren't turning out as you want them to be. So then the question becomes, what's going on here? Is there something wrong with me, or is the law of attraction overstated? And the answer is neither. Stay with us here and let's see if we can unravel this. I'm going to make what may seem at first to be an outlandish statement. Everything you'll experience today, everything you'll experience tomorrow, everything you'll ever experience is because of choices you made. Many times you don't see it as a choice, but there's nothing ever in your experience that you haven't thought about and made a choice about. Everything you've ever imagined, you made a choice about. Do I believe that's possible? Do I believe that's probable? Do I believe that's the truth about things? Do I believe that's impossible? With each of those choices, you wove another thread into your tapestry of expectations, and that tapestry defines the boundaries of your world. Within those boundaries, of course, you will have a variety of experiences, but they are always a match to you as you are at that point in time. Which brings us to the your part of it. Everything you experience is your creation. This world of yours, your world, is unique to you. But surely we hear you say, those other people out there are also creating in my world. Isn't it a co-creation? No. Those others are creating in their world, and their world is unique to them. Think of it this way. Your world exists in many versions, and you step between them by the ongoing choices you make. Their world exists similarly in many versions. What you perceive as one world, a shared world, is actually the moment-by-moment intersection of the particular version of your world, the one you are inhabiting right now, with the matching versions of everybody else's worlds. We know that this can be a bit mind-boggling at first, but the essential truth we are seeking to leave you with here is that you alone create it all, and nobody and no thing can assert into your world anything that you haven't already lined up with. If it's in your world, you imagined it into existence. And then, of course, we often get the question, but how on earth did I create that in my life? Let us see if we can help you connect the dots here. By law of attraction, you attract into your experience everything that matches your expectations. That hugely complex tapestry formed from a trillion belief choices that you made and stored away in what we loosely call your subconscious, and mostly never think of consciously again. That tapestry totally defines your story, the story about you and your physical world and your non-physical world. Let's say today you're vibrating at car breaks down. This is not necessarily a particular vibration about your car. It's a vibration of things not going quite right. Your computer could break down, same vibration. You could lose some money, same vibration. You could get bad service at a restaurant, same vibration. Someone in your life could be disagreeable, same vibration. You could say that you didn't expect car trouble today, but you knew it was possible, even if improbable. And everything in your world shows up within the possibility boundaries you have set. In particular, within those boundaries, what will show up today are things that match your general vibration today. So how do you know where you're vibrating? Well, firstly, look around. Then secondly, and more usefully perhaps, you can always get quiet and go within. Ask yourself, what do I really, truly expect about this topic or that topic or what's going to happen today? Those belief choices may be subtle, but you can explore that tapestry of yours and rediscover what they are. Going back into your past trains of thought to find out where you've been is essentially a quest to rethink all over again the thoughts and choices you made that landed you where you are. Of course, focusing on things that you do not want creates more of the same. So remember that curiosity is good, but steer clear of regrets and self-recrimination. At all times, remember commandment number 3, thou shalt not beat up on thyself. Here's an exercise you can try. Write down 10 things you want. Typically, you'll find that some of those will be defined as getting rid of what you don't want. Even if the words say, a more loving relationship with so-and-so, some of the thought is less arguments. Even if the words say, win the $1 million lottery, some of the thought is get out from under those debts. Just notice those negatives and recognize that those arguments and debts are a part of your expectation tapestry. Changing that tapestry, of course, is the bottom line for all of you in all of these discussions. Frequently asking yourself the question, what do I want? Or if something trips you up, asking, what do I want now, can be a powerful way of making new choices and lining up with those choices. New choice plus alignment with that new choice equals new version of everything. This is how you create the life you want. We strongly encourage you to make that question a habit and have your focus and thoughts and creative juices be all about things you want to include and not the things you want to exclude. You will know by how you feel if it's working. Be in eager anticipation. Even as you have made new choices about what to believe, so you can make new ones. As you imagine what you want, start to look more deeply at what you really expect about this or that particular thing. Your expectation tapestry is not some cast-in-stone fact about the way things are. It's the other way around. Your world is not determined by your so-called past. It's a function of what you know about it, and what you know is a choice. It's up to you, here and now. It always was, and it always will be. Even as the law of attraction is an absolute, so is the fact that you are always at choice. Nothing and nobody can ever change that. So where do you go from here? Where do you go whenever things are not what you want? It's all about awareness and choices. First, recognize that it's all an inside job. Acknowledge the expectation boundaries you have in this area. Then recognize how you feel. Then acknowledge the lie that's tripping you up. See it for what it is and just plain let it go. Leave it behind and step through that door in your mind, which is literally a door in your reality, and move into a world that feels good, that feels joyous, and hang out there. It will soon become obvious just how real that doorway is. You will have found yourself once more, and we will be there to dance with you.
That last part really was our phenomenally effective letting go process. And on our site, you can get the PDF, video, and audio. If you've been live with us on this Hangout on Air, our discussion continues now on our conference line. You're welcome to join us and bring your questions and comments. Use the number on your screen. If you're watching the recorded video, click the pop-up links on your screen for more info about us and the full audio of the full call. And if you'd really like to change your life in the next 12 months, we have 2 fantastic programs you can join right now. Check us out at theloaclub.com/programs.